Well, we're under quarantine, so what else am I going to do? Actually, my plans, my plans for this evening changed dramatically because Connor seemingly fell asleep. So our Westworld review has not been recorded yet. I've watched the episode. Connor watched the episode too. I know that. But hey, you are? No, not literally, Cindy. I'm not. There's been no actual like official lockdown or anything. I was just cracking a joke. But I mean, they might at some point. um, well, no official quarantines yet. Kind of feels like the world's heading that way though for a while. But hey, um, mm. So welcome to Male Fuzz TV Live. My plan for this evening, I was thinking, yeah, we could have an hour or so, where we have some Wheel of Fuzz or whatever, but I was kind of just feeling more movies to be honest. So, I think as we're playing Wheel of Fuzz or doing whatever else, I'll look to see what I want to watch, and then we can just hang out and watch movies afterwards. What's this new game you got, Renegade? In fact, I shall go browse right now as I talk to you guys. I'm campaigning for Outbreak. Where's my button? Here's my button. Here. Which actually, good point. I need to get Streamlabs up in case of a. Oh, you're talking about Dante Must Die? I'm familiar with such a mode. Firefly. You're so typical, cat. Every time, like you literally weren't even talking to me, and then the stream started. You're all up in my face. Mm. You may rest on my lap, Firefly. I will allow it. Firefly, are you really going to try and sabotage the mic? Just settle. Just settle like a good kitty. That's all I'm asking you to. Right, so I'm browsing Amazon Prime while we're talking, but we could do whatever in the meantime. The next round of the thingamajig is ready. It was prepared last time when we played. Whoever won picked quote. So it's been set up since then. But yes, welcome everyone. Oh, there'll definitely be movies. That's definitely where the evening's going. I'm just seeing what Amazon US has got to offer. Browsing is not the easiest thing. Like Amazon has so many little gems like tucked away. In like corners, but it's really hard to find them. Started Resident Evil Zero. Uh, Resident Evil Zero is not a bad game. It's just does have a lot of flaws. I'll just put my arm above your tail, cat. You're mailing in my way. That's all. Hey Bob, Westworld wasn't good. I agree. God. But right next to like well, I'm browsing just now, and Velocipaster showed up. Right next to it is the Fanatic, which is just giving me horrible flashbacks. I want no part of it. No part of it. Am I going to play the Resident Evil 3 demo? Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. Not that I really need to. Like, I know I want it. But I'll probably not be able to resist the temptation. See, they've got Night of the Demons on there. That's the sort of gem that I'm looking for. Not that one in particular, because I've seen it, but it's that type of, like, hey, that's a cool little movie from Once Upon a Time. Oh, everybody, everybody, everybody. Do, 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 do. So how's everyone? How's everyone faring on this Monday night? I mean, I'm not going to take it Renegade, but I mean, you can suggest it all the same. Do 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 do. Oh, it snowed. Well, most people are staying home, to be fair. Like, staying home is pretty much the recommended thing right now. Unless you absolutely have to go out. Malevolence 3 Killer. Wasn't Malevolence that one with Florence Pugh that we watched like a year ago? Was already a third one? Hey Harry. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It's a weird time. But I can't really complain that much. Oh, Malevolent is the one we watched, not Malevolence. Very close though, very close. Hey Fletcher. I've been working from home and I can't tell if I'm starting to go crazy. Welcome to my regular world, Fletcher. Hmm? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. A couple of the regulars haven't appeared yet. Rude Boys usually here quite quickly. I'm fairly certain notifications went out on time. This is why I always turn them down when they offer to put me on work from home permanently. Well, time's call for it, I guess. What are opinions on Contagion and other virus outbreak movies charting, and why do you think people want to watch during this time? That's kind of a layered answer. I feel like, sadly, I think part of the percentage of the population are just idiots who think they're going to learn something. Or they're going to learn how to like avoid it by watching a movie like that. Not to say that there's not some legitimate information in those movies, because I remember Contagion. I remember it having some stuff that I'm hearing repeated on the news just now. So it's not completely useless in that sense. I think the real reason for it though is because it's scary, like what's happening in the world. I think people like the idea of having a version of it they can control. So putting on a movie that's about the subject, it gives people this idea that they're choosing to opt into something about the subject, and therefore it's part of the subject that they get to control. They can pause it, they can rewatch it, they can understand it. They can say, I'm better than these characters because I understand it in a way that they don't. I think that's this sort of psychological reason behind it. At least for some people. I think there may be a percentage as well that are just like, hey, it's Friday the 13th, we're going to watch some Friday the 13th movies. Hey, there's a Contagion, let's watch Contagion. Like, I think there's some horror fans that are absolutely like that. I might even be somewhat guilty of that myself. Oh, Waxwork's on here, I'm not seeing that. Mountaintop Motel Massacre, that also sounds like a winner. Add some of these to my watch list. Pardon me. Oh, I got to fix that shit, Tyler. Can't be having wrench number 1 missing all the streams. It's time for a stream. An endless stream of dreams. My god, there's some garbage on here. I always would just like to watch stuff about what's on their minds. Like if there's a Ted Bundy documentary, then obviously we need a Ted Bundy movie right after that. Yeah, that makes sense too. It's it just kind of makes sense. Like, and obviously there's some people that will go in the opposite direction. There's some people who the last thing they want to watch right now is anything about a pandemic. They would rather watch something fun and silly and lighthearted and whatever else. Every time I think I've ran out of the proper movies and I'm just getting that like never heard of Z grade trash, then I'll find some real movies again. It's weird. Like, there's no order to this, unfortunately, which is a real pain. Well, I mean, I typically work from home anyway, so it's not actually that much of a difference for me. Outside of not being able to do a couple of things that I usually do. Cindy's really campaigning here. Um, I think the reason why it doesn't feel that big of a deal to me, not just because I'm used to it, but I think the reason why I'm used to it and it doesn't bother me is because I just like feeling productive. I think one of the worst things about being trapped at home when you're not used to it is that you feel like you're not doing anything that actually is accomplishing anything. So I luckily have an entire thing I do where I get to work on something and produce content, and that makes it feel like I'm actually doing something with my day. I think people who are stuck at home and are going mad, feeling like they're just wasting time, it's because they don't have anything like that. Not the only reason, obviously, but I think that's one of them. Oh, damn, Saturday the 14th's on here. We could have watched that on Saturday. Well, no, we couldn't because I was recording Saturday. But still, adding that to the old watch list there. Going to start a blog no one's going to read. Hey, you never know, someone might start eventually. Once upon a time, this was a YouTube channel that no one watched. I'd say my productivity was like 50% of normal today because I kept tabbing back to my home computer to watch YouTube. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh, there's a couple of that have posters. What's this one? Yeah, this can go on the old watch list. I'm just adding stuff to my watch list. I can look back at it later and see what I actually feel like watching. Um, Although I am tempted just to grab Shudder and just use these movie mood streams to work through crap on there. Oh, no, 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 no. I clicked the wrong thing. There's a lot on Shudder I'd recommend that you probably haven't seen. I was in a play called Saturday the 14th when I was in high school. I hope it was just the sort of thing that I hope it is. Good job, Cindy. Good job. Yeah, Tim wanted to see Hill. Which we'll eventually do in the show at some point. But, you know, I watched it in, what, October? He's watching it now. So it'll be a little while before we both want to go back to it, I think. What is this? Hmm. Skewered with a broom. It's a hell of a way to go. Who's my favourite character from Better Call Saul? Oh, I mean, that's hard because they're all so good. But I feel like it. I mean, I feel like it's shifted throughout the years. I mean, right now it might be Kim, but Saul's obviously kind of always bubbling there. There was definitely like early on when Mike was kind of taking the lead because his plots were better, but uh, like it ultimately has to be one of those three for the most part. Although Natural gets his own plot lines now, admittedly. Like I love what Chuck is in the show, but I don't think I'd ever pick Chuck as a favorite because Chuck's plot's there to drive Saul's plot, and stuff like that. So I'd say it's shifted as we've went through the show. They've all had time to shine. See, I've been browsing for ages and I just came across the original House on Haunted Hill, just sitting there like it was nothing. Never seen pop back like that. God, there was a sequel to Swamp Thing. Is that Heather Locklear's in that? What is this? It is. There's a sequel to that terrible Swamp Thing movie starring Heather Locklear. What the hell? Amazon Prime genuinely has endless trash. Like, there are hundreds of thousands of movies here that are, like, forgotten. Are we doing another Whoever is King picks the movie tonight? Nah, I don't think so. It would feel I would feel a little bit a little bit scummy try to do that repeatedly in a short span of time. Tyler's got a gambling problem. I don't want to exploit it too much. That said, Wheel of Fuzz is set up if anyone wants to play. We can play that for a little bit before we get to movies. Did you watch the Red Letter Media with Mike's Buffet Theory about Hulu? I've not watched that yet. No, I haven't watched any Red Letter Media in a little while. I've got the last best. I think I've got the last two best of the worst to watch still. I tend to just go into a mood every so often where I'll want to watch their stuff and I'll binge it for a bit and then I won't watch them again for 2 months. Yeah, I'm just browsing. I'm just browsing Prime just now, and adding stuff to my watch list. And then maybe I'll browse Shudder and see if something grabs me there. Not that way I'd be tied to horror movies specifically though. Some more action and stuff would be cool. Is Haunted a Hill House getting another season? It is. It's it's based on another book though, so it's like an anthology. The Haunting of Bly Manor is the second season. Presumably it'll be coming out in October, if they've already shot it. I mean, maybe it'll be delayed because of the whole outbreak. He theorizes that there has to be tons of crap just so they have something, just like there has to be tons of junk on a buffet just so they can call it a buffet. Yeah, I mean, there's some truth to that. Mainly just because they can get a lot of this crap that no one cares about for cheap. Like that's the real thing. Like they can get it for really cheap. But this is the thing. Like I'm browsing the horror section on Prime, and there's been like hundreds of crap that no one's ever heard of, uh, and looks like they're terrible. But then I've just hit Ginger Snaps and Night of the Living Dead. And it's like, oh, there's actual real movies in here still. They're just buried underneath like tons of shit for some reason. There's Dolls, Maniac. Oh, we've done we've done Dolls on streams. We haven't done Maniac on streams. Shadow recommendations: The Room, Empathy Inc. Sam Was Here, Monster Party, Terrified, Dogs Don't Wear Pants, A Bluebird in My Heart, and a few of those aren't actually horror. Okay, okay. Renegade, I have no idea. If it is on here, like the chances of me noticing it and remembering it was there are basically next to nothing. I find, Tyler, that a lot of horror like channels or services essentially just bundle in sci-fi a lot of the time. Because why not? I guess I. Oh, I can search on there, Renegade, but I'm not. I can't be bothered searching. I'm browsing. Oh, I've heard good things about Phase 4. I ain't got on the watch list. Mutilator is good fun. Still watching Walking Dead around the Terminus thing. Is it worth carrying on? I gave up Walking Dead early season 3 because it was garbage then. So I have no idea how it's been for the last several years. So I cannot recommend a thing. Wait a minute, what's this? I think I've heard about this one. Ooh. I Where's my push push? Yes, Firefly. Yep. Firefly just decided to shake the entire thing. Well, I mean, Fringe gave it away. Fletcher, yes. Black Guy from The Wire doesn't really narrow it down that much. Yeah, Lance Reddick's pretty good. He was also in Lost for a little bit. He's popped in a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is kind of weird that Universal are doing this. The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad theory. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say bollocks without even hearing it. Also, the idea that Walking Dead would be connected to the excellence that is Breaking Bad is just insulting. Guys, I found another aquatic horror movie. Uh, in the same vein as Deep Star 6 and Leviathan, which we watched a while back. From the director of Pieces. Okay, this is a must watch, right? This is definitely one of the things we're watching tonight. The Rift is definitely being watched tonight. Mark it. You're taming dinosaurs during the stream. Right. Yeah, bollocks. I felt confident saying it. I'll stand by my opinion. There was a sequel to Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer? What? Rift on Prime? It is on Prime, yes. The Rift from 1990, I think it said. No! No! Oh my god, it just took me all the way back up to the top because I tried to tab something. Oh my god. I wanted to click on something to get the info on it. Damn it. Oh, Jack Frost 2 is on here? I would agree with that. I think The Burning is better than the original Friday the 13th. Compared to some of the other Friday the 13th, though, then we're starting to have a debate. Started watching Mr. Robot, pretty good. Oh, Mr. Robot's fantastic. Love Mr. Robot. There we go. Oh yeah, Killer Kate was one that I wanted to see. I said the average rating on IMDb is not that hot. All the same though. God, that's the wish list. Oh, not the wish list. The watch list. Didn't realize it was even on Prime. What a weird statement, Fletcher. Embrace it. Love it. I can't believe how far this list is going. Although I think it's repeating movies now, so I think I've actually gotten to the end. Yeah, I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Oh, the Rift is on YouTube. Oh, was it? What's the quality like though? Is it like one of these like pan scan versions, or it's like there's usually a catch when it's on YouTube. Not always, but usually. That's fair, Fletcher. Oh, that's got a different genre. Action and adventure. Let's try that. It looks alright. Uh, feel free to link. Oh, you can't link. If Tyler can find it on YouTube, he can link to people. Oh, the Commuter's on here. I've not seen that yet. Liam Neeson movies, why not? Do I care about the spy who dumped me? Probably not, but it's here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Did you search to see if Endless Descent's an alternate title for the Rift Renegade? Oh, that Russian movie Guardians is on here. No, the Rift's 1990. I told you 1990. Cindy told you 1990. Some of these movies are questionable in what genre they're put in. Roadhouse is on here. I've not seen Roadhouse. Add that to the watch list. We are all here. Oh, Lone Wolf McQuaid. I was there for some Chuck Norris that I've not seen. Do 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 do. Seriously though, are you, Howard? Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, I get that's Better Call Saul, but are you referencing the episode that's airing tonight? Because I'm not watching it. No talk about tonight's episode. I'll be watching that tomorrow. Oh, my Howard from Fresh Meat. I don't know. I've never seen Fresh Meat. I have no idea what you're talking about. But no, it's a short answer. More Dolph Lundgren movies on here. Hey, Red Boy. Man, sometimes I even try titling movies. Stalker Club. What? Can't be better than that. Da 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 da. I have to say the action sections went downhill, and not doesn't seem to be. Whereas the horror kept kind of like coming back with some interesting stuff, the action one seems to have just been crap now for like a while. What number do hit points for Stream Boss start at? 10,000? I don't know why it says 10,000 of 10,000 because clearly Tyler's been hit. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. He shouldn't. I mean, sometimes he'll lose like 5 or whatever off stream because like when someone subscribes, the boss gets hit for 5. Um, I don't know what's going on there. Might just be a glitch. Um. I don't think I can properly reset it and keep Tyler as the boss, so I don't want to tinker with it too much. But let me change a setting or something. There you go, fixed. I just had to change a setting and save it. I figured that would rejigger it to fix itself. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Um, I mean, not really. If anything, it's more of a superhero movie. Just goes to show my instinctual urge to take down King of the Hill. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to do any big kill them by the end of the movie thing tonight. Cause I don't want to try and milk people too much. But Wheel of Fuzz is in play for a while. Whilst I'm browsing stuff. Should anyone want to have a round? Oh, there's Silent Trigger. That's the one we watched. How nice. How nice. Yeah, it's like Hulk, but with dinosaur. Yep. And there were some real movies. Oh well. It depends how you donate. If you donate through YouTube Super Chat, I think it's $33 or $34 total. Obviously, the idea is that people do it in chunks, not one person does the whole thing. Although last night, that's what happened. I think if you do it through Streamlabs, it only takes about 30, 29, 30, something like that. Someone could work out the math, but yep, watching a movie or two, perhaps. Uh, oh, that was the wrong thing. Yeah, that's cool. I've picked one movie. We're definitely doing The Rift from 1990, which is on Prime. Uh, and then other movie, I'll do something else. Yeah, the sci-fi sections went downhill really fast as well. Yeah, it's another aquatic horror movie. But it's from the director of Pieces, which was the movie that we watched with Tim on the October streams after midnight. So, uh, I have to watch it. I has to know. We'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, I've got a few options for whatever to do after that. Da, 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 da. Does this predate The Abyss? No, it's actually a year after. There's actually a lot of movies from the same year The Abyss came out that was around the same, which was the same kind of subgenre of movie. Leviathan, Deep Star 6 both came out in the same year as The Abyss, so it's one of those things like Dante's Peak and Volcano where The Abyss was 89. Yes. It very possibly might be. But this comes from a director who made Pieces, and Pieces was a blast of a movie, so not necessarily good. That's an entirely different conversation. Yep, the experimental submarine Siren 1, designed by Wick Hayes, is missing. Complicated by the addition of Wick's estranged wife Nina to the rescue team, the tension mounts as the Siren 2 dives deeper than any sub to find out what. Deja vu. Yeah. I think I need to change my jeans. I'm wearing a belt just now and it's digging into me. And I have really no reason to need a belt right now. So I'm probably going to turn the camera off for a second so I can go do that. Well, I don't want to do a whole stream boss thing for donations during the movie because I don't want to sort of encourage those amounts like on a regular basis. But if people want something to do during the movie, we could think of something. Not off camera. You want me to change my pants on camera? Renegade, you minx. So I've got a new pair of elastic shorts that I can wear without a belt, and they are immediately my new favorite thing. That has drastically changed the direction of the conversation that we're currently having. So I walk into takeout restaurant today, and they tell me in order to order my food, I need to order off the app. While I'm standing in front of the cashier, I said, "Okay, thanks," and left. Is that like a standard practice from them, or is it just because of what's going on just now? Although I'm not really sure why they couldn't just take your order. That's kind of weird. It's not like you have to get close to them. You can stand from whoever's at the cashier desk. You can stand like 5 feet away and still do it. So that's weird. That is weird. Alright, I'm going to put it to the BRB screen while I change some clothes here. Oh, all right. Where are we? I'm back. Just like Garrett's getting comfy. All right. McDonald's, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A. I'll want you to have your app ready when you go through the drive-through. Yeah, I've not encountered that yet, where you need the app to do anything like that. But I will say being able to order takeout on the internet without having to talk to anyone is like the best advancement in human civilization. But why you have to use apps if you're going in there to pick it up anyway, I don't know. That's weird. No, I agree. If you're standing there, you should be able to order. It's an unnecessary step. Like, being able to order from the app is great when you're not there. but but it's adding in this extra hurdle that doesn't need to be there. Has Tyler fallen asleep already? Is this like a record for him? Firefly causing trouble behind the monitor. Oh, I see your ears peeking out, cat. Yeah, I know you're up to no good. I see you over there. I'm riding a Parasophilus and killing dodo birds. Exciting times. I don't even know what you're doing. That's back in the day. I went to a takeout place with long line. I'd call them while standing in line to order, thus getting my food before the people in front of me. That's just a life hack. That's all that is. Oh, theatre chains are starting to close this week. Regal Cinemas and Landmark theatres are closing. There's no new movies coming out, so it makes sense they might as well just close anyway, even if they don't get forced to. Started watching Outbreak, and like every single guy in this movie's had a Me Too moment over the last year. Eek. Does this mean you're not watching the movie with us Sunday? You going to watch Outbreak in Defiance? Also, would it be really annoying if the second movie I said, screw it, let's do Outbreak, and you've literally just watched it? Just waiting for you guys to start. That's fair. That's fair. We're starting soon. We're starting soon. Let's watch some movies. And there we Firefly. Vibrating. Oh, it's Matt talking about the theaters closing. Ugh. Canned chicken. Yeah, I don't know if I can get behind that. Alright, I'm going to set up for movie watching. Oops. Parking enforcement will be relaxed. That sounds very vague to me. I hope there was a list of what relaxed actually means. Alright, let's put me that over there. Oh. Oh, pardon me. Right, mute desktop audio. Put chat over in this monitor. I'll make chat nice and big since I'm gonna be sitting back on the couch. We're gonna watch a movie about a submarine, maybe a monster. Maybe they'll only like give tickets to every other like parking violation they find. So you've got a 50-50 shot of getting away with it. Hmm. Yeah, no one probably noticed and you got lucky. Sometimes I feel bad if I wake up and realize that I left the front door unlocked, like, all night. I'm like, oh shit. I'm really not supposed to do that. Remember this Saturday, it streams after midnight. Mainly thanks to Cindy, bumping us over the goal for the month. What? Alright, thanks, Rude Boy. Let me, so what am I even doing here? Yeah, my accent was thicker back then. What's funny is that I feel like I was trying to not lose my accent, but I think I was trying to speak clearer back then. which amusingly everyone tells me it tells me it made me sound more Scottish. Because I can do that voice again if I want to. It's easy. Hey everyone, and welcome to Male Fuzz TV Live, where we watch movies and we will play silly games like Wheel of Fuzz and other things like that. See? Easy. But then I realised it was actually easier to talk in a more comfortable cadence. So I just... Yeah, they're doing crowdless shows for the next, like, month at least. In fact, so is WWE. WrestleMania is going to be crowdless, which is actually quite shocking. I thought they'd delay it rather than do it without a crowd. At least still have a ginger co-host. Oh. You? Yes. Rude Boy, did you want to sneak in a quick round of Wheel of Fuzz? Or was that just a start the movie tip? I'm okay with either. It'll be weird like those video episodes of Twilight Zone. Yeah, it will be. Apparently SmackDown last week. I don't watch WWE anymore, but apparently SmackDown was the first one that was crowdless. I never watched it, but apparently it was really weird, especially when the wrestlers were doing like promos and they were like talking with mics as if the crowd needed to hear them. Weird. That was a round tip. Cool. Now we can do a round before we start. I would just open up Photoshop and get my wheel ready. Oh. Alright, who's playing Rude Boy? Who's playing? Alright, Ren, Rude Boy, Cindy. Okay. Okay. I'll hit my chat back over here so I can see this properly. Okay, here we go. Alright, Ren spin, here we go. 1,000! Alright, no pressure, Renegade. No pressure. Oh, let me zoom that out a bit. No pressure. T. I don't remember what it is, so I'm going to have to check. Here we go. There's no T's, I'm afraid. Oh, there we go. Quote at least for now means movie quote. So it's a movie quote. No T's, I'm afraid. Alright, Red Boy, you're up next. Here's a spin, here's a spin. 100 points. 100 points. Guess a letter. Guess a consonant specifically. Scooch in a little bit. Going with R. That wheel is such a quality killer. Is it? Is it making the bitrate good then? I actually had to reduce it because YouTube was telling me my bitrate was too high. Can I split my 30 from yesterday into a game? Doesn't have to be played right now. And a trailer review. Yeah, sure. I mean, you didn't get anything specifically for it, Tyler, so I have no complaints. Right, so we wanted R for 100 points. Let me just okay. Alright, there was 2 R's, taking us to 200 points. The pool. There you go. When that wheel spins, I feel like F Society is about to interrupt the stream. I'm F Society. And you have all been destroying society. I don't know. I can't do the F Society voice. F Society. F Society. Alright. Passing. So this takes on to Cindy. 100 points again. A couple of low rolls. Nah, it's a distorted voice though. Renegade. I can do Bane, don't worry. Now this is a Bane voice, yes. Good big guy. Oh, yo. L. L for 100 points. F Society and Bane would get along. I agree with that. What L? There's definitely L's in this. There was 4 L's, taking us up to 600 points on the board. Bane was just trying to quarantine Gotham. He's a good guy. That makes sense. Imagine if L was a 1,000-point guess. Imagine. I've got some chewy Skittles in the kitchen, but I already ate half the bag. And I'm drinking a Red Bull, so I really don't want to overdo my sugar for the day, so I'm going to resist the urge. And that right, Firefly. Passing. Alright. We're back round to Renegade. Haven't had any cases of coronavirus in Gotham, have you? The results speak for themselves. That's a fantastic point, Fletcher. 250. 250. Going for an H. I can tell you that there is indeed. Is indeed H's in here. Make sure I've got it off the screens while I do it. So there were 2 H's, adding 500 points. Oops. To the board. Yes, I picked this one on the Friday stream, if that. And then no one wanted to play anymore, amusingly. But yes, there was relevant on Friday. All right, Red Boy. Hint. I can't just give you one. It was very relevant on Friday. On Friday's stream, it was exceptionally relevant that I picked this quote. I think that'll do. I think that's. I don't know if I could be more obvious than that. Beware the garbage. All right, Sunday. There you go. 200 points per consonant. Oops. Go with the K. Go with the K. There are two Ks, which adds 400 to the board. Isn't that right, Firefly? Yes. Oh, oh no, the cat's got me. Oh. Actually, hurt Firefly. K, K, K. 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 Ch, ch, ch. Kill her, mommy. Kill her. That's your guess. That is correct. Kill her, mummy, kill her. I even put the O in the spelling and everything, so it was spelled like it would be spelled like with the character who said it. Even though that should be a U, just for the record. Alright, quality. I think that was a fine round. Oh, isn't that right, Firefly? Yes. Okay, where's my total here? It's up to 15,850. There we go. It's got a death curse. Meow. We're here on Kitty Radio today to talk about the virus and how it affects the feline community. Yes. I, for one, don't like it. Firefly. Yes. This is your radio show, Firefly. Feels like just watching a cat version of Ponty Pill. The superior version of Ponty Pill, thank you very much. What do we have to donate for the cat to host the whole stream? Firefly's Funhouse. I think I'd even 100. I'll let Firefly take over for 100. What up, internet? What did they review, like cat toys? Or record footage of him playing with the toys? and interpret his words for him. You're loving all this attention, Firefly. Don't pretend you're not. Yes. Oh, jeez. Actually, Cindy, you just won that. What's the next? What's the next category going to be? Whether we play it now or later or next time? What's the category? Firefly. 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 Oh, so the Invisible Man trick just put the cats in place of the other humans. Yes. The trick will be getting to sit around in the same place for a while. This is a million sub idea. Alright, fair. Here you go. TV shows. Fine choice. Alright, I've picked one anyway. Okay, cool. Are we I'll give people a couple minutes, so if they want to initiate another round they can, otherwise we'll start the movie in 5 minutes. And then Firefly. Yes, I'm just going to sit back and let the cat smother me. Having Firefly? Going to Snuggles? Oh, come on. Don't I feed you? Don't I clean the litter trays? There we go. There we go. Yes. And yes, I'm well aware of Tim wanting to sacrifice me for Leprechaun movies. Just so ungrateful. Yo, he dropped on me today that he has to take 2 weeks off next month. So I had to play puzzle with a schedule to make everything fit. Luckily, I'm a genius. So it worked out. But sounds like an opening for Firefly. I don't know what he's doing. I feel bad, cat, because no matter what, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to have to get up and press some buttons, which is going to move you away from being comfortable. Yeah, it's kind of interesting though, because there's like not really much you could be doing, given how everything's like off for the next month. But we'll see. This is the 1990 Rift we're doing, just to clarify. Just in case anyone does happen to stumble onto the 2017 or 2012 movies. Hmm. I'm familiar with the Oculus Rift, yes. Oh no, the TV's going to turn off. It breaks my heart, Firefly, but I'm going to have to move you while I fix this. Oh. Shall we push, push? Oh. There is a movie called Oculus. There's an Oculus and a Rift. Alright. Let's start the movie, folks. I'll give you some chances in between the movies if you want to do it on another round or whatever. But let's get the first movie done. Let's start that. So this is The Rift from 1990. It is 83 minutes in length. Pardon me. I'm going to put in my headphones. I've got it paused at 0. So if you get your movie ready, I see an eye. Yes, the MGM logo, I think. Although it's a new MGM logo, they've put a new MGM logo on it. I don't like when they do that. I like them keeping the original logos, but that's it. I don't necessarily mind if they put a new one at the start in front of the old ones. Like this MGM didn't always own it, so they're just putting their own logo at the front of it, then that's fine. But I hate when they replace like the old Universal logo with a new Universal logo. Like, no, let it have the Universal logo of the era. Yes. So we're going to watch The Rift, 1999. Sorry, no, not 1999. 1990 is what I meant to say. 83 minutes long. It's on Amazon Prime. There's also a version of it on YouTube. Hopefully that syncs up well enough. It might not. Right, Bob's ready. Renegade's ready. Rude Boy, I think, is ready because he's seen an eye. I don't know if Fletcher's joining in. Cindy, you ready to go? Ready to rock? We'll dim the lights a little bit, just a touch. Not even able to see me, obviously. Ready. Good. Okay. Here we go. Alright, everyone's paused at 0. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and press play. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, that didn't work. That was weird. It was like I unpaused it. Everyone, go back to 0. Go back to 0. I have not commenced. I repeat, I have not commenced. Everyone, go back to 0 and pause it again. Alright. Everyone back to 0? Okay. Here we go. Wait again. 3, 2, 1, play. And we're off. There's an eye. Nice. Yes, feel it to launch. Alright, desktop audio is muted. Good. Alright. What aspect ratio is this? This is like 166 to 1. I was not expecting that. Ray Wise in this? I just saw him in a Star Trek episode. We've got Leland Palmer in this, and this was like right around the time of Twin Peaks starting. These Secret Service looking dudes mean business. Wick. John Wick. This acting sure is something. Hey, Sheldon. We're watching The Rift, which is on Prime and YouTube. Well, Pieces was like that, which is the same director. Trondheim, Norway. Luscious bod. I like how it's supposed to be this like advanced submarine, but it does just look like a sort of old fashioned cartoon submarine. Oh yeah, he probably will, Fletcher. I feel like they also kind of wanted Mel Gibson for this role. He's got that 80s Mel Gibson mullet. Ray Wise just slumming it in this B movie. Ours is a secret prequel to Twin Peaks. I hope he survives so I can headcanon it. Well, I think he likes what he sees. How dare you, Tyler? Twin Peaks as a whole's better than Jurassic Park. I'm gonna say it. I don't think Arlie Emmy's career was like that great at this point. I think he was doing a lot of trash. Just because you don't like highbrow entertainment, Tyler, is that an indictment against it? Am I sure? Not really. Am I being a stan? I'm just trying to wind up Tyler. I can press buttons. Are you attracted to that? I can press buttons and I've got a penis. I'm your type of guy. Oh, they got a past. My ex-wife. I actually missed this computer screen thing you're talking about. I must have not been paying attention. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all press buttons with our penises. I've never tried it, but I can't imagine it being unfeasible. Maybe not now in the time of viruses, though, admittedly. Save your button pressing with your penis until next year, maybe. Who am I doing Westworld reviews with? Connor. We were supposed to record the first one tonight, but Connor fell asleep. So, who's Jack Scalia? Is that the main dude? Yeah, they cast a jock, sort of like bodybuilder slash gym nut dude. Well, not bodybuilder, but like a gym nut. Like, I can see him in the 80s, kind of like tank top, lifting weights. But they cast him as the guy who designed a submarine, a state of the art submarine at that. Oh dear. You have to do a forfeit at the end of the month. For whose fault is it more? uh, I had a pretty rough week last week, so I can't really complain too much. But it is rather annoying he chose to fall asleep on the night of the first Westworld review. Norway's best actor. I like how this main cockpit or bridge is just like a. It feels like a room as opposed to like an actual place on a submarine. Oh yeah, Army's not half-assing it. It can hit buttons. Multi the odds to 50% on Ray Wise to 50% evil entity, 50% traitor spy. Those are good odds. Also, long timers can consider this finally me fulfilling the promise of reviewing Siren. This is me reviewing Siren. Siren 1 and Siren 2, for that matter. Because I'm that generous. Surfer dude's just in his bunk, looking at his porn. Captain Phillips! I'm the captain now. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Somalians took over the siren. Raja, I am entering the beats. Raja? Sven. Of course he's called Sven. Do you not remember Pieces Rude Boy? That entire movie was ADR. The director clearly does not have a problem with ADR and everything. Oh, pardon me. I'm going to start to take photos. Over. Say cheese, baby. He sounds like he sounds like he's computer generated. It sounds like Microsoft Sam. Sven was he was destined to die. He had first kill written all over him. Oh yeah, if they remade this, Mark Ruffalo would be in there for sure. Oh, don't worry, Sheldon. Have fun. I could have done something. That son of a bitch. He's repeating everything he says. That son of a bitch! That's like four son of a bitches. Is this Crimson Tide? Is this like a prequel to Crimson Tide? Thematically speaking. He is really torn up about it. Oh no, here we go. He's got tears in his eyes. Call him son of a bitch. Call him son of a bitch. No, no. I'm alright, Allison. Well, what's up? Just finished Better Call Saul. I have not watched it yet. I will be watching it tomorrow. Oh, she's just spotted her self-defense item. The fish. Once it's dead, she can use it to slap people. Maybe her ex-husband. Yeah, we're watching a movie called The Rift from 1990, starring Ray Wise and R.E. Elmy. R.E. Elmy. R. Lee Ermey. Jesus Christ, his name's hard to say. It is on Prime. So something's enveloped the submarine. Son of a bitch! So it's just like a big white jellyfish or something. That's a lot of fish emotes. At least we got to the monster fairly early on. Remember Deep Star 6? It didn't even get to the sci-fi monster part of it until the last 15 minutes. They've parked the submarine. Wick, you son of a bitch. Oh no, it's the heartbroken diver. He misses Ven too much. Oh, this was Ven's overalls. Oh. Oh, don't worry, he's probably humping the overalls. Just it's like Tommy Wiseau with the dress at the end of the room. We're going to cut back in a minute. He's just going to be like thriving his pecker into it, to use the captain's words. Oh look, we actually got an Oculus Rift. Oh great, we have funny perviness. Yeah, you're ahead of the movie, Renegade. I get this is I'm getting the impression you didn't go back to zero at the start when I had the false start. Maybe they're in denial. They don't believe. They don't believe it was a monster. The miniature work looks kind of like Thunderbirds. Da, 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 da. I bet a commentary track from like a submarine diving expert would be hilarious as they explain and get mad at almost everything they say about the rules of physics down down at these depths, and all the things they say the ship can do and can't do, and yada yada yada. Joe Kane is a treasure. Oh, they've surfaced in a little cavern there. Very nice. Hey, if Godzilla shows up, then 10 out of 10. So do we get them all going out? Well, not all of them, but do we get like an away team going out now? What were they doing here? They were using their portable DVD player to watch season 2 of Smallville for some reason. Ah, those poor bastards. Yeah, what was that creepy smile? Okay, Ray Wise is up to something. They lose their mask first. Sven's best friend slash lover, maybe. Is this maybe where Skeets goes down? We're at that point where someone who's a bit more notable gets killed. This is just straight up alien. Yep. Yep. This is it's a mixture, and it's a little bit of aliens. It's when the Colonial Marines go into the base early on in Aliens. It's kind of that scene. They've even got the motion sensor, kind of. Sure, Tyler. Pete, where are you streaming this week? I want to show up when you start. I don't know for sure, Allison. I could tell you for sure, definitely not Wednesday. And I can tell you, definitely not Friday. I think. We're streaming on Saturday though. I can tell you that for sure. Me and Tim will be streaming together on Saturday night. Don't know the exact start time yet, but we're doing the streams after midnight. Also, there was a weird face thing with a vagina mouth coming out of the wall there. But I could stream before then though as well. Oh, he just got headbutted or kissed, depending on your perspective. Yeah, I've heard of slugs. I've never seen slugs though. I think the idea is on Saturday, me and Tim are going to do a shared tier video together. Waiting for that thing to split out a marble. Yeah, there's definitely been less jizz in this than some of the movies we've done recently. I think that big monster maybe made a jizz. Maybe they're waiting for the climax. I don't actually know who's dying here. Oh, good head explosion though. Flemings joined Sven in Valhalla. The alien thing just hit him like it was a paint bucket in Home Alone. Also, we have two different things here. We got like a snake-like one, and then we'll get one that's more head explosions, and then we'll get this one that's got a big mouth and like fins. Also, leg just get bit off. This movie's picking up. This movie's picking up. We've had two head explosions and a leg getting bit off in the last minute. He's with Sven now, yes. I like the crew more in Deep Star 6. Good Lord, Miguel Ferrer. That's right, he was in that, right? That's right. I don't remember them doing much with the characters in that, but this has more actual monster action though, and gore. Survivors, that's a bold word. Anna, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Anna? Anna, are you okay? Are you okay? We got evil veins on the ship. Don't touch them with your bare hand, are you fool? He was asking for that. There's the jizz. This guy says like Manuel from 40 Towers. You stroke off the vein, that's what's going to happen. The alien vines are getting into the water supply. We're getting a chest burster. It may not be his chest, it may be somewhere else. This is still somehow better than life. Yeah, because things that are fun are actually happening. He's with Ven now, it's fine. Hell, Sven's get more buddies now than everyone else in the ship does. Yeah, we got your discs. Excellent question. Very relevant in 2020. Got 2 hours to find the survivor. Not of the previous ship, of course, from our ship. Because that's the point we're at. We've lost our own ship members. Tim is finally watching Doom Patrol, and of course he loves it, because we tried to tell him it was great. Can't wait till he gets to Beard Hunter. Oh, absolutely. Welcome to the Dharma Initiative. You can from orbit, still a way to be sure. So Ray Wise is probably from the evil company who's done the experiments and is there to ensure that they keep continuing. Yeah, he's Bjork. There you go. Yeah. It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call. I'm gonna send you a flare. Here's an explosion. His name's not Roger. It's John Wick, not Roger Wick. I'll just step through the vagina. Is this basically like some sort of prototype for Resident Evil? There was secret experiments going on these mutants. And now it's gonna eat me. And then it's gonna eat you. Firefly. Almost human. I don't know if I quite agree with that, Captain. Also, was it just me or was that one ugly baby felt like it was going to go to one ugly mother effer, but just didn't? Oh, I got pulled out of the big flower anus. Oh, Rave is the bad guy. He thinks they're all dead. So he just wanted to kill the monsters? No, he wanted the rest of the crew to die so he could be the sole survivor and come back with the files. Exactly, he's Burke. Yeah, and I got sucked in by the vines into the machine before the rest of them showed up. Son of a bitch! It's kind of impressive how quickly we lost most of the crew. We lost half of them the first time they left the ship, and then the second time we've lost just about everyone else. Oh. Oh dear. I'm gonna let the movie play up, but I'll be back in a second. I trust I didn't miss anything important. Mwahaha. I'm evil. Oh, we got green jizz, white jizz. We got all sorts of jizz for you. Firefly, you little menace. I see you over there. Ah, there. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's live. I thought I'd like pre-recorded something for some reason for a second. Hey, Wesker. That was a really dramatic, like, pose with a gun there when he knew that they weren't going to be out of that room. They're playing possum. The captain's like behind the door or something like that. Yeah, there he is. It was all part of their genius ploy. Here, kiss the dead body. Oh, no, Wesker. Tyler, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wait, how much time is this? Had like 14 minutes left when I checked last time. That was a while ago. Yeah, six and a half minutes left. Whew. 120 seconds to destination. I said destination, but it should be detonation. Oh. Ugh. His palms like pulsating. The captain nobly sacrifices himself and goes down with his ship. Oh. I mean, the Abyss came out in '89. This came out in '90. It's entirely possible they didn't have a chance to rip it off because it was just they were already like in production or whatever by the time Alien came out, or by the time sorry Abyss came out, not Alien. The setting feels more like Alien, but the actual plot's more Aliens rip off. Use my push push. Yeah, it's Wesker. Well, that's because Leviathan was also an Alien ripoff. This was more Aliens than Alien, though. Leviathan was definitely just straight up Alien. Oh. Oh, I'm a Wesker. Oh, credits. All right. I'll be honest. I kind of forgot they even used to be a couple. It was literally mentioned in one scene, and then was not mentioned again. And then at the end, hand holding. You want it, Firefly? Ugh. Mm. Yeah. The actual eating of people and blowing up of heads was fun, and it wasn't. I mean, it was pretty watchable otherwise. Like it wasn't a hard time. Yep, that's the rift. Oh yeah, Pieces is better. Pieces is way better. Not even a not even a question. Whisker. Yeah. Good case. Good case. All right. Too bad to give Alien 3 to Fincher, not this guy. That was an excellent comment. Mm-hmm. 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 Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun. Well, he caught my attention at the very least. He caught my attention. Oh, 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 oh. I can go away from my. Yeah, well, let's just get one little small patch of white on his chest and that's it. Otherwise, he's a totally black cat. Oh, there's a Cynthia Rothrock movie on my Amazon UK watch list called Sworn to Justice. Oh, there's one with her and David Carradine in it called Martial Law. So many options. So many options, people. Oh. Wesker. Ah, my pity cats. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just do the one movie tonight. I don't know if I've got another one in me. I kind of wanted to watch two, but oh, I'm hearing a cat meow in the distance. Firefly, you wanted out. I let you out. Now you're meowing because you're outside. You're the worst. I had a cat flap. But yeah. No. We'll watch more movies soon. I like having an excuse to get through some of these B movies and stuff. He knows Wesker took his spot. Wesker is the boss of the kitties. Garrus is the wild card, and Firefly's the doofus. Yes, Wesker. Oh, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one as much as you can. I don't know if Cindy stuck around or Rude Boy actually. I feel like both of them stopped commenting a while ago. Probably knock some stuff out on Saturday or sorry, on Shudder overnight. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Hey Cindy. Yeah, I think I mean, I'll probably stream once more before the weekend. I just don't know what night. I mean, theoretically, I could do it tomorrow, but I probably will have stuff to catch up on. So I'll probably say no. I definitely won't stream on Wednesday. I can tell you that. So maybe on Thursday or Friday, I'll do a stream. And Saturday, obviously, is the meantime stream. So, plenty of streaming action coming your way. All right. Ugh. I will wrap up here. So thank you very much for joining me. It has been a pleasure. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, so streams after midnight on Saturday. More content coming tomorrow. Yes, there is. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you next time. It's been a pleasure. Good night, guys.